Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Officers have now found a cause for an accident that closed Chaseburg's post office on Saturday. According to a release from the Vernon County Sheriff Roy Torgerson, a 67-year-old male suffered a major medical event while driving on State Highway 162. His car went straight off a 90-degree curve and hit the front of the post office. Despite life-saving measures from authorities, the man was pronounced dead at the scene. Community members have since boarded up the front of the post office for safety reasons. An Iowa man is under arrest accused of downloading child pornography in Buffalo County. 23-year-old Caleb Chrysoston faces 4 felony counts of possession of child pornography. The Buffalo County Sheriff's Office says they issued an arrest warrant for him after getting a tip that he was downloading such content at his parents' house in late 2022. Now, each felony count carries a maximum of 25 years in state prison and/or a fine of $100,000. The assistant fire chief of Onalaska is stepping down. Les Noren has served in the Onalaska Fire Department since 2021, but he will now become the new fire chief at the City of West Bend Fire District. It's a suburban community north of Milwaukee out in southeast Wisconsin. Now, this comes as Onalaska recently announced Pete Fletty from Marshfield would be succeeding Troy Goody as Onalaska's new fire chief. A state judiciary disciplinary panel has rejected several complaints against Supreme Court Justice Janet Protasiewicz in Wisconsin. The complaints claim that she violated the Judicial Code of Ethics for comments made during her Supreme Court campaign. She had said months ago that the state's legislative maps were, quote, unfair and rigged. She also spoke in favor of abortion rights throughout her campaign. But Protasiewicz never promised to rule one way or another on redistricting or abortion cases. And in the letter dismissing the complaints, the Judicial Commission cited a case that says there's a difference between a candidate stating their personal views on the campaign trail and the candidate promising to rule a certain way. The dismissal is now a setback to Republicans who said those comments were grounds for impeachment. It has been a hot start to the month of September, quite a scorching Labor Day weekend. Now for Bill Grahl, the answer's got to be some relief in the Coulee region's future, right?
Relief is on the way. Wait till you see the 8-day forecast for tomorrow. You might have to wait until later in the newscast for that, but one more hot day today, but it wasn't as hot as what we saw over the Labor Day holiday weekend, and you can thank that cloud cover from time to time. So we only hit 90 degrees out at the airport, same with Eau Claire, Winona, and Preston, 91 in Black River Falls, 85 in Viroqua. But look at Saturday, Sunday, and Labor Day, 97, 99, and 98. 2 of those were records that made for the hottest Labor Day on record in La Crosse, and those 3 days, the 97, 99, and 98, 3 of the 11 hottest temperatures ever recorded during the month of September. So that's just how abnormal that was. We've got a partly sunny sky right now. Severe thunderstorm watch issued by the Storm Prediction Center for southeastern Minnesota, far western Wisconsin. I think I'm most concerned with the storm chances up kind of the northern half of this watch. They'll be a little bit more isolated farther south in terms of the severe threat. Now, radar is showing some scattered showers and thunderstorms from Mason City to just west of Rochester, and those are lifting to the east-northeast, and kind of hoping that that line continues to fill in with some more widespread storms east of Brainerd and towards the Duluth area, because we could really use some rainfall. Current temperatures in the 80s. We'll see those scattered showers and thunderstorms later this evening and into part of the overnight. Lows in the 60s for most, including 67 in La Crosse. Again, a drastic cool down for tomorrow. Details coming up.
All right, Bill, thanks very much. Supervisors dating staffers. It's a policy banned in the Wisconsin State Legislature and countless employers. But the governor's office in Wisconsin does not have a similar ban in place, and that's drawing criticism now that Tony Evers' chief of staff is reportedly dating a staffer she directly supervises. Our Milwaukee affiliate station caught up with the governor at a Labor Fest celebration Monday and asked him why his office doesn't have a policy banning those kind of relationships.
Their worth is to the governor's office on their performance, not who they're married to, who they're not married to, or anything. And so I think we can get by without some sort of thing that invades people's privacy. It's as simple as that.
Evers said both are good workers and he appreciates them being a part of his team. A spot on the La Crosse County Board has opened up. Grant Matthew has decided to resign as District 5 supervisor. He has represented that district covering the UWL campus since 2020. Matthew graduated from UWL in the spring and is now pursuing a master's degree. The county board is now taking applicants to fill that district vacancy. Applicants have to be at least 18 years old and currently live or plan to live in that 5th district. Official letters of interest are going to be due by 4:30 p.m. on September 15th, and we'll have more information on that application process and where to send it on all of our digital platforms. Aptiv has received a grant of more than $244,000 from the Wisconsin Department of Health Services. According to an official release, this ARPA-funded grant is meant to help improve home and community-based services that help adults and people with disabilities. Aptiv President and CEO Jenny Felty says that this funding represents hope and potential for the La Crosse community. Aptiv is planning to use the funds to research and integrate advanced technological applications into their business. The next deadline for PACT Act-related applications is coming up. Veterans who served in Iraq, Afghanistan, and other combat zones that left active duty between September 11th of 2001 and October 1st of 2013 and never enrolled in VA healthcare now have until September 30th to enroll directly in VA healthcare. That means you would not have to apply for VA benefits first. If you aren't sure if you're eligible for PACT Act benefits, just head to a link that we've got posted on news8000.com and our free-to-download News 8000 app. Single-day passes are now on sale for the Sandbar Storytelling Festival. It takes place at St. Mary's University and the Minnesota Marine Art Museum in Winona. It's a 3-day event, family-friendly, and features storytellers like Bill Lepp and Kevin Kling. The festival will begin the evening of October 12th and then end on the 14th. Single-day passes for that Friday are $50. Saturday passes will be $75, but you could also buy a 2-day pass for $100. For more information about the Sandbar Storytelling Festival, just head to our platforms. Still ahead tonight at 6, COVID has already closed schools across the country, and experts worry that as more classes start again, the spread is only going to get worse. And it was the first day of classes at Western Technical College. The school hosted a resource block party for its students.
Experienced sales consultants are good listeners who sell people what they need, not what's on sale. They're easy to work with and value a trusting relationship. We know team members with these life skills earn lifelong customers. Dahl Auto, simple.
Culligan Water takes pride in being your local water experts. We live here, work here, and dedicate our lives to improving our area's water. We deliver the world's best water treatment and the industry's best service to you. Culligan Water, your local water experts.
Save on your next project with 11% off everything at Menards. Get superior engine protection with Valvoline heavy-duty conventional diesel motor oil. Its balanced formula helps maximize engine durability. A gallon is $14.99 after rebate. Gorilla Tape provides great results for quick fixes around the house. Made with a double-thick adhesive construction. It grips smooth, rough, and uneven surfaces. Rip it, stick it, done. A 30-yard roll is just $7.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
All the Taco Tuesday excitement at Taco John's can really start to mix things up. Just look at these delicious simmering Tuesdays. And on this taco, Tuesdays are only $1.19. See you on taco at Tuesday John's, Taco John's.
Action! Get up to 60% off list prices on hundreds of items at the huge Labor Day sale at Slumberland Furniture. Incredible deals. This awesome reclining sectional comes with a free recliner. Or this 5-piece dining set for $3.99. This soft gray sofa with the free matching chair, both for $4.88. How about a Lazy Boy recliner as low as $3.98? Plus new 24-month no-interest financing. Up to 60% off at the huge Labor Day sale at Slumberland Furniture. Do not miss this one.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Western Technical College hosted a resource block party for its students today. It's a way for students new to the school or area to learn what programs the community can offer. Normally the block party is held outside, but due to the heat, it was moved to the Lunda Center. In addition to the resource fair, there's also free food and haircuts available. Western Technical's president says the block party has something for everyone.
We bring all our retention resources, so anybody that's going to help a student, whether they need, help with food support, or they food insecure, or they need somebody's help from the city or the county, all those resources are here. So a student on day one knows how the college is going to support them and how the community is.
There were 50 organizations at today's block party. Well, after 60 years, Brookwood High School is finally getting a track. The new track is part of an education and athletics referendum that passed this April for the Norwalk, Ontario Wilton School District. The nearly $30 million referendum will update school facilities and build a new track and football field. This morning, the school held a groundbreaking to celebrate the new facilities. The district superintendent says all the referendum projects will provide many benefits to present and future students.
The benefits that they will receive and the opportunities they will have will hopefully be lifelong, whether it be academically, athletically, both, fine arts, anything like that. So yeah, there's just going to be so many positives that come out of the referendum projects, and it'll take a while to get completed, but because we're going in different phases, but it'll be well worth the wait.
Other school projects include adding a new vocational tech classroom and upgrading the science classrooms. All those projects should be finished by fall of 2025. Just a few weeks into the new school year, several schools around the country have suspended in-person learning due to a spread of COVID-19. CDC data shows cases and hospitalizations are on the rise nationwide, though still far below the peaks of previous years. Now, with millions of students beginning the school year this week, medical experts are concerned the increases will continue. One expert says getting the updated COVID vaccine and masking up are important, but so are other basic health habits.
Keep up with washing those hands with soap and water or hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol. And of course, if you're feeling sick, it's really best to stay home if at all possible. And indoors, proper ventilation actually makes a huge difference. So open those windows when you can and use air purifiers if you have them.
She says the current tests and treatments are effective against the EG5 variant, the dominant strain making up more than 20% of projected cases. Still ahead, around 16 million people were estimated to have cannabis use disorder in 2021. And new research is looking to help people curb their dependence on the drug.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl, tracking some scattered showers and thunderstorms on the radar. I'll have my detailed 8-day forecast after the break.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
I think the enthusiasm that Schwebel, Getz & Sieben brought to us during the initial consultation at the hospital remained consistent throughout the entire case. They were always there for us when we needed them.
Schwebel, Getz & Sieben was great to work with. They let us know that they would handle all the medical bills going forward. They all went right through Schwebel, Getz & Sieben. So that was a great load off of our mind that we could concentrate on just getting healthy.
Call Schwebel, Getz & Sieben for a free consultation or visit schwebel.com.
Hey folks, Ronnie Craig here, inviting you out to the 26th annual Elvis Explosion live at the La Crosse Center, September 8, 9, and 10. Come and see over 20 Elvis tribute artists from all over the world. Battle it out for $25,000 in cash. Tickets for this rockin' weekend are available at the box office, Ticketmaster.com, or Days of Shows. That's the Elvis Explosion, live at the La Crosse Center, September 8, 9, and 10. See you there, or you ain't nothing but a hound dog.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present Our Community Cares.
Join us for Steppin' Out in Pink Saturday, September 9th at Riverside Park. Celebrate breast cancer survivors and remember those we have lost. Walk in support of breast cancer research and support programs. The City of La Crosse Parks Rec and Forestry Department presents Movies in the Park, Friday, September 8th at Myrick Park, featuring E.T. and Back to the Future.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
The weekend to-do list. It's a lot easier with the help of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Attachments connect with ease, so you can knock out every task on your list. Whether you're moving earth, leveling a path, or mowing and mulching, one thing you're not doing is wrestling with the attachments. So you actually have time to enjoy your space and work on planning the next big project. John Deere 1 Series compact tractors. Versatile, easy, and affordable. Find yours at Tractor Central.
It's a John Deere day.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Marijuana is the most commonly used drug in the country, and while many studies have focused on the potential medicinal benefits, new research looks at a drug that curbs marijuana use for those who have become dependent on it. Christian Benavides reports.
27-year-old Roosevelt Bennett says he struggled to get tasks accomplished after becoming dependent on marijuana. He says he used the drug since he was 17.
I would smoke more often, and also I wouldn't get as much things done.
So when he learned about a drug trial to treat the overuse of marijuana, he took a chance.
The higher my tolerance got, the more I just continued to smoke.
With the growing advent of legalization of marijuana, there is this thought that people can't be addicted to marijuana.
Dr. Rishi Kakkar is Chief Scientific Officer and Medical Director for Segal Trials, which is conducting the study.
It affects their function, it affects their work, it affects their learning, it affects their relationships.
Estimates show about 60 million people had cannabis use disorder in 2021, and the risk of developing dependence is higher for people who started using marijuana during adolescence. The CDC warns marijuana use could negatively impact the health of your brain, heart, and lungs. In the case of Bennett, who is a content creator, he says his productivity suffered. But after participating in the study, for which he was paid $2,000, he says he saw a marked improvement. Bennett doesn't know if he actually received the drug or a placebo, but he thinks he did.
I wasn't smoking as much. I noticed that I was getting more things accomplished, especially like I finished my website and I create more.
Bennett admits he still occasionally smokes, but not nearly as much as before, and hopes sharing his story can help others. Christian Benavides, CBS News, Miami.
There's currently no approved pharmacological treatments for people who have cannabis use disorder. This drug would be the first. Of course, Minnesota recently legalized recreational use of cannabis for people over 21. Marijuana use is illegal in Wisconsin. It's been a hot start to the month of September, but is relief in our future? Let's get the answer from meteorologist Bill Grahl. Bill?
Well, the answer is yes, Ken, and it starts tomorrow, as you will see in just a moment. But first of all, let's head outside through CityCam. Again, one more pretty steamy day today, although not nearly as hot as Saturday, Sunday, and Monday were, thanks to some cloud cover at times today, but still reached 90 degrees, and that morning low of 78, that is 20 degrees above average. In fact, that 78 is closer to our average high of 79. That record high of 95 today stayed safe. Just a trace of rain with some sprinkles thus far, but look at that. We are 5.44 inches below average for precip for the year, so we could really use some rainfall. Partly sunny, 87 degrees out at the airport. Winds are gusting from the south, 15 to 30 miles per hour. Dew point of 66, making it feel close to 90. 87 in Eau Claire, feels like 91 with that dew point of 69. So first things first, we've got a severe thunderstorm watch issued by the Storm Prediction Center for southeastern Minnesota, far western Wisconsin, so areas west of La Crosse and Eau Claire. I think the greatest threat will be north of the Twin Cities, but I can't fully rule out some isolated strong to severe storms over southeastern Minnesota. In fact, radar showing some scattered showers and thunderstorms now east of Albert Lee, approaching the Austin, Minnesota area, north and east of Mason City, and west of Rochester. And these continue to drift to the east-northeast. More storms are developing right near the Twin Cities. They're more widespread east of Brainerd, and then you can see some storms developing back over southwestern Minnesota as well. So my hope is that this line of storms kind of fills in advance of this cold front, but that they behave and stay below severe limits, because that would be great to get some rainfall across the region. Just keep an eye on things if you have outdoor plans before the sun sets. Otherwise, you can see pretty clearly where that cold front resides just to our north and west with 60s behind it. Still mid-80s to around 90 degrees ahead of it, even 93 in Red Wing. Dew points are higher, mid-60s to lower 70s, so in that uncomfortable to slightly oppressive range. And it's going to be a muggy night with dew points in the upper 60s to low 70s before that front sweeps through. South winds ahead of it, 15 to as much as 30 miles per hour. Those will shift to the northwest once the front scoots through. Again, you can see kind of that broken line of showers and thunderstorms approaching from the west, maybe reaching La Crosse area between about 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. and then out of the area after midnight or 1 a.m. Even tomorrow, though, some wraparound moisture, some slight chances for showers, otherwise plenty of cloud cover and much cooler conditions thanks to a north to northwest wind. Also cooler on Thursday. Zone forecast showing highs tomorrow. Yeah, these are the highs, folks. Upper 60s to low 70s across the region. So, hey, much cooler than where we've been the past several days. Even in Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls, highs only in the upper 60s. So tonight, alert night, if you will, due to that chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. A few isolated strong to severe storms can't be completely ruled out. 72 tomorrow, breezy and much cooler. And look at this. Goodbye 90s, hello 70s for the most part. Over the next 8 days, maybe an 82 on Saturday. Some slight rain chances return for Sunday and Monday. Small chance on Tuesday as well. So, boy, a much different looking 8-day forecast than what we've been used to.
Absolutely. Bill, thanks very much. Hey, coming up next in sports, the Twins off to another hot start in Cleveland. Plus, the Badgers kicked off the Luke Fickell era with a win Saturday. And despite the focus for Wisconsin being on the passing game, the war was won on the ground in Week 1. Rob's in next.
Join Lacrosse's #1 remodeler. Good pay and benefits. No weekends. $2,000 sign-on bonus. Work with the best. The Ford Store Home Improvements. Apply online or in person.
Southern fried food legends include hush puppies, fish, and fries. So Arby's made a $5 hush puppy breaded fish basket. A legend made a legend of legends. Arby's, we have the meat.
This is a real person seeking a solution to a real problem.
Hi, welcome to the Good Feet store. I am at a breaking point with my feet, knees, hips, and back.
And then she was fit with Good Feet arch supports.
I definitely feel the heel-to-toe walk. I feel less flat-footed. I didn't notice any pain in my back. That's not an exaggeration. I definitely didn't think that something like this existed.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Hello. Yes, this is Nicolay Law. Well, no, I'm not actually, but I'm familiar with this work.
Whoa. If they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay. Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help you.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
Do you have a trash can here?
That's all right, maybe we'll get you one. Let's get you a trash.
Create an elegant focal point in your home without venting or gas lines with La Crosse Fireplace Company. Our Heat and Glow linear electric fireplace creates the relaxing ambiance year-round with or without heat. There are different styles and designs to fit your needs and budget. You can even change the color of the flame and ember bed to create the perfect mood. Help warm that cold room or just create a beautiful focal point in your home with a Heat and Glow electric fireplace. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Over the long weekend, we were introduced to the new era of Wisconsin football. The Badgers' offense is completely revamped under new head coach Luke Fickell, and the plan calls for a lot more passing. The Badgers are introducing a new air raid offense this season, where the plan is for the team to pass the ball 80% of the time. But the squad is in a bit of a transitional stage because there's still a very strong run presence, and that was on full display Saturday. The Badgers rushing for over 300 yards. Offense is loaded with weapons. Braylon Allen, Chez Mellusi. They all say the offense is going to be a problem for opposing teams.
I think that just makes our offense, dangerous. Being able to have the passing threats that we do in the passing game, the quarterback and Tanner Mordecai, and kind of the two-headed monster in the backfield with Braylon and Chess. I think that makes the defense have to guard all aspects of the field.
Now, there were a few flaws in the passing game as Tanner Mordecai had 2 picks on Saturday, but the run game surely made up for it with a big day on the ground. Week 2 for the Badgers on the road, taking on Washington State Saturday at 6:30. The FIBA World Cup continuing today in the Philippines. USA looking to advance to the semis, taking on Italy. The U.S. up big in the third. Austin Reeves is going to add to it. He splashes home the corner 3. USA up 73-36. Then later in the quarter, Americans still in complete control off the steal. A little bit of showtime. Tyrese Halliburton, the alley-oop between the legs to Paolo Banchero. All U.S. in this one. They advance to the semis. They get the win over Italy, 100-63. Let's go to New York. U.S. Open quarterfinals this afternoon. We'll start on the women's side. What a performance from Coco Gauff in this one. She needed just 21 minutes to take the first set in this one. Gauff makes it look easy despite the heat. She advanced, looking to make it 2 straight over Cleveland. A good start for Minnesota. Max Kepler not wasting any time. First inning, he lines one down the right field line. Royce Lewis is going to come around all the way from first on this extra base hit. Twin strike first, but the Guardians making this one a game. It's currently 2-2. We'll have full highlights coming up at 10. Brewers also looking for a big win, too. It's getting close in the NL Central.
Cubs right on their tail.
Yep.
It's unfortunate, but that's the NL Central for you.
Yep.
Rob, thanks very much.
You got it.
We will be right back after this.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are Roma Pizza, just $1.99. Green seedless grapes, just $1.58 a pound. And George's Chicken Leg Quarters, just 49 cents a pound when you buy a 10-pound bag. Only at Hy-Vee.
Action! Get up to 60% off list prices on hundreds of items at the huge Labor Day sale at Slumberland Furniture. Incredible deals. This awesome reclining sectional comes with a free recliner. Or this 5-piece dining set for $3.99. This soft gray sofa with a free matching chair, both for $4.88. How about a Lazy Boy recliner as low as $3.98? Plus new 24-month no-interest financing. Up to 60% off at the huge Labor Day sale at Slumberland Furniture. Do not miss this one.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
It's Hy-Vee's one-day beverage sale this Thursday. A 24-pack of Pepsi, just $7.77. A 24-pack of Hy-Vee purified water, just $1.48. And Hy-Vee orange or apple juice, 99 cents. Thursday only at Hy-Vee.
Severe thunderstorm watch until 11 o'clock for southeastern Minnesota, far western Wisconsin. For the potential for some strong to severe storms, you can see a line developing over southeastern Minnesota west of Rochester. We'll keep an eye on these for you. I think the severe threat pretty minimal, but that can't be fully ruled out, so we'll keep an eye on it for you. That's why it's an alert night. Otherwise, mild and muggy lows in the 60s and much cooler tomorrow, high of 72.
Yeah, right? Looking forward to the next few days for sure. Big thanks to Bill, and thank you all for joining us. We'll see you at 10.